Welcome to Book Buzz Reviews and Summaries. What if one decision could change your life forever, not just financially, but in how you see yourself, your potential, and your future? You're standing at the edge of possibility. On one side is the familiar, the 9 to 5 grind, missed moments, capped salaries, and the nagging voice that whispers, there must be more to life than this. On the other side is a world where you're in control of your income, your time, your impact. A world where ordinary people become extraordinary by choosing to rise above the noise, commit to mastery, and embrace the power of network marketing. This is not a fairy tale or a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a profession, and like every respected profession, medicine, law, education, it requires learning, growth, and transformation. But unlike the others, it offers unparalleled freedom. It's not for the faint of heart. It's for the bold, the willing, the hungry, the ready. Maybe you've tried before and stumbled. Maybe you've been told it's not real work, or maybe you're brand new, curious but cautious. Wherever you are, this book will meet you there and propel you forward. Because in the world of network marketing, amateurs dabble, professionals decide, they show up, they grow, they go pro. So if you're tired of being average, if you're done apologizing for dreaming big, and if you're ready to stop explaining and start building, then turn the page. Because the journey you're about to take isn't just about making money, it's about becoming more confident, more focused, more free. This isn't just a guidebook, it's a call to arms. Welcome to the moment your life begins to change. Welcome to Go Pro. Book Go Pro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional by Worre. Part 1. The Decision to Go Pro and Step 1, Finding Prospects. The Wake-Up Call. Decide to become a professional. Worre doesn't waste time sugarcoating. He opens the book with a wake-up call. Most people who get into network marketing never really decide to go pro. They treat it like a side gig, a hobby, or worse, a lottery ticket. And Worre argues that this mindset is what separates the 80% who quit from the few who thrive. He outlines the 3 types of people in network marketing. 1. Posers. These are the let's see if this works crowd. They dabble. They hope for results without effort. 2. Amateurs. They try harder, attend events, and show up with enthusiasm, but they lack a system. They rely too much on emotion and luck. 3. Professionals. They study, practice, and approach the business like a career. They know skills are learnable and duplicable. The shift from amateur to professional is the foundation of the entire book, where emphasizes that network marketing is not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. There are skills involved. Just like any other profession, want to make 6 figures? Start treating your business like it's worth that level of investment. Step 1. Finding prospects. Build your people list like a pro. Here's where most people get stuck and burned out. They run out of people to talk to. Where's advice? Never stop building your list. This is not your typical write down 100 names from your phone book kind of tactic. He's talking about developing a mindset of awareness, a radar that's always on. The key points to step 1. Everyone starts with a list: friends, family, coworkers. That's your foundation, but a pro doesn't stop there. A pro adds names daily, treats social interactions as opportunities, not manipulations, but genuine relationship building, uses tools like Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, business cards, and networking events to expand reach continuously. He even introduces the idea of memory joggers, a tool to help you think of people in categories, e.g., your hairstylist, real estate agent, your kid's soccer coach. Most people know hundreds, if not thousands of people, they just haven't dug deep enough. Worst tip here. Your list is a living document. Keep it on your phone or in a notebook. Add to it every day, and here's a golden nugget. The goal isn't to recruit everyone, the goal is to sort, to find those who are ready, looking, or open. This small shift, from trying to convince to trying to sort, is a game changer. You're not begging. You're offering an opportunity. You're the selector, not the chaser. The magnetic mindset. Worre encourages you to become what he calls professionally attractive. People follow those with confidence, clarity, consistency. If you keep growing your skills, keep learning, and genuinely care about people, you'll start to attract quality prospects instead of chasing after lukewarm leads. Key takeaways from Part 1. Make the decision to go pro seriously, mentally, emotionally, and strategically. 2. Your list is your gold mine. Grow it intentionally, continuously, and without judgment. 3. You are sorting, not selling. Not everyone is ready, and that's okay. 4. Skill beats hype, and finding prospects is the first skill to master in this business. Part 2. Mastering the invite. Step 2 of becoming a network marketing pro. Step 2. Inviting prospects to understand your product or opportunity. The wrong way. The amateur approach. When most network marketers get to the inviting stage, they make one critical mistake. They sound desperate, they push too hard, talk too much, and ultimately turn people off. Where shares the shocking truth. The way you invite matters more than the invite itself. Here's what that means: overselling. When you approach a prospect and start pitching the product or business right away, it can overwhelm them. You might have great intentions, but it ends up feeling like a sales pitch. Too much information. Giving a laundry list of benefits in the first conversation doesn't invite someone to learn more. It blows them with facts they don't care about yet, sounding like everyone else. If your approach feels like a script, people will immediately tune out. It's robotic and impersonal. The pro approach. Keep it simple and professional. A true pro knows the goal is not to close the deal on the spot, but to invite someone to take the next step in exploring the opportunity. Worre calls this the soft approach. Here's how a pro invites. Build curiosity. Instead of giving them all the information right away, the pro makes the invite sound intriguing. The key is to pique their interest, not overwhelm them with details. For example, instead of saying, "Hey, let me tell you about this incredible product that can change your life," a pro might say, "I'm working with a company that's completely changed how I view my career and health. Would you be open to hearing more about it?" Use an indirect approach. It's important not to sound like you're pushing. Rather than saying, "You need to do this," a pro says, "I'd love to see if this could be a fit for you." Focus on them. Instead of talking about the product's features, focus on what the prospect wants. Ask questions about their goals, dreams, or challenges to start a genuine conversation. Worre suggests using phrases like, "What if you could? Have you ever thought about? Would you be open to looking at something that could change your life?" Mastering the art of curiosity. The core of a successful invite is curiosity. If you can spark a little curiosity, you'll likely get a chance to share more. Worre emphasizes that people won't buy into something if they don't first feel the pull of curiosity. The goal isn't to close the deal. It's to open the door to a conversation that could lead to something bigger. Pro tips on inviting like a professional. 1. Keep it brief and intriguing. Don't ramble on, be concise. The purpose of the invite is to get someone to want to hear more, not to unload everything all at once. 2. Use the third-party approach. One of Worre's most clever tactics is bringing in the idea of a third-party story. Instead of saying, "I can tell you about this business," try, "A friend of mine recently had a huge breakthrough with this opportunity, and I'd love to share the story with you." It adds a layer of validation that makes your offer sound less self-serving. 3. Don't push for a yes right away. Avoid putting pressure on the prospect to commit on the spot. Instead, say something like, "Let's talk more about it at a time that works for you," giving them the space to decide without feeling rushed. 4. Invite, don't present. Presenting is what a sales pitch sounds like. Inviting is what a professional network marketer does. You're not selling. You're offering an opportunity for them to explore further, making it a low-pressure conversation. 5. Ask questions. When you invite someone, ask open-ended questions. This creates a space for them to tell you more about their life, goals, and struggles. This makes the conversation feel like a two-way street rather than a one-sided pitch. Key takeaways from Step 2. 1. Inviting is an art. Keep it simple, intriguing, and pressure-free. 2. Focus on curiosity. Spark interest without overwhelming them with information. 3. Use a third-party story. This reduces the pressure on you and helps build credibility. 4. Your goal is not a yes. Your goal is an invitation to the next step in the process. Part 3. Present like a pro. Steps 3 and 4 of Network Marketing Mastery. Step 3. Presenting your product or opportunity. Presenting is not about dazzling people with charts, statistics, or hype. As Worre emphasizes, this is where amateurs often overcomplicate things. The goal of the presentation, You're not trying to become a motivational speaker or a sales guru. Your job as a professional network marketer is to educate and inform, not convince, according to Worre. Your presentation should help your prospect see the value. Be duplicatable, meaning anyone on your team could do it just like you. Highlight benefits over features, share real stories, not just facts, tools over talent. Worre stresses the use of tools, videos, brochures, testimonials, and presentations by other team members, rather than relying on your own perfect pitch, because it reduces pressure, it ensures consistency, it allows you to scale by having others do what you do. Pro tip: if your lips are moving, you should be pointing to a tool. Let the tool do the heavy lifting so that anyone watching you feels like they can do it too, because the question in their mind isn't just, does this work? It's, can I do this? Focus on stories. Facts tell, stories sell. Share authentic stories of transformation. A mom who paid off debt, a student who gained time freedom, a skeptic who found purpose. These stories inspire belief and show real-world results. Step 4. Following up with your prospects. After a presentation, most people think their job is done wrong. The fortune is in the follow-up. Worre. Here's the truth. People almost never say yes the first time, and yet many marketers quit after hearing, "I need to think about it." Pros don't give up. They follow up with grace and persistence. When should you follow up? Simple answer: immediately, right after the presentation. Ask, what did you like best about what you saw? Why this question? Because it puts them in a positive frame of mind, helps you see what they value most, avoids yes, no tension, and opens dialogue. From there, you can say, "Great, sounds like this is something that interests you. What's the next step for you?" You're not pushing, you're guiding. What to do when they're not ready. If someone isn't ready, that's okay. Your job is to stay in the loop, not to pester them. Try these lines. "Would it be okay if I check back in a few days? I'll keep you in the loop in case anything changes." And most importantly, actually follow up. Many people miss out on success because they simply fail to check in again. Worre says, people are watching you to see if you're serious. Show them you're in it for the long haul. Keys to great follow-up. Don't be emotionally attached to the outcome. Be a friend, not a salesperson. Stay professional. Keep the conversation open-ended. Even if they don't join today, they might refer someone else or come back when they're ready. Recap of Part 3. Use tools, not just talk. Your presentation should be simple and duplicatable. Stories matter. Real-life examples build trust. Follow up immediately. Ask what they liked and listen. Be consistent, not pushy. People respect professionalism and persistence. Part 4. Duplicate, lead, and go pro. Steps 5, 6, and 7. Step 5. Helping prospects become customers or distributors. You've followed up. Now what? It's decision time, but don't think of this step as closing the sale. Worre reframes it. Help your prospect make a decision that's best for them. The goal is service, not persuasion. How pros think. When someone is ready, they'll still often feel nervous. Your job is to help them cross that mental gap with calm and confidence. Ask, based on what you saw, can you see yourself doing this? Would you like to get started as a customer or as a business builder? Avoid pushiness. Your tone should say, whatever you decide, I'm here to support you. When they say yes, celebrate it. But remember, this is only the beginning. People often quit quickly because they don't feel supported after signing up. That's where Step 6 comes in. Step 6. Helping new distributors get started right. One of the biggest myths in network marketing is, sign them up and they'll figure it out. Wrong. People need guidance, structure, and mentorship, especially in their first 30 days. Worre calls this the getting started right process, and it's mission critical. Key actions to get them started. 1. Welcome them personally. Make them feel part of something bigger. 2. Set expectations. Let them know what to expect. Early challenges, growth curve. 3. Help them make a prospect list. Get them to write down 100 names. 4. Schedule their first presentations. Don't wait. Get into action quickly. 5. Plug them into the system. Point them to tools, team chats, events. Your real goal isn't just to get a new distributor. It's to help them get their first win. People stay where they succeed. Get them a result fast. Step 7. Promoting events that build your business. Worre doesn't mince words. Events are the backbone of a successful network marketing business because events Build belief in the company, the products, and the system. Create social proof. I'm not alone. Others are winning here too. Provide vision and inspiration that keep people going. Cement relationships and team culture. Your role as a leader. Your job is to promote the next event like your business depends on it. Because it does, don't just invite people casually, share why. You are going. Tell them what it meant to you in the past. Use phrases like, I'd really love for you to experience what I did. This is where everything changed for me. This is how you go from playing small to building big. Big leaders are born at big events, and those who bring the most people to events become the next generation of leaders. Recap of Part 4. Help people make a calm, clear decision, support them, don't push them. When they say yes, don't leave them alone, get them moving right away. Focus on quick wins to build belief. Make event attendance a team culture. Promote, remind, lead by example. This final trio of steps transforms you from a recruiter to a leader, someone who doesn't just build a business, but builds people. Final thoughts. Becoming a network marketing professional. Eric Worre's Go Pro is not about hype. It's about skills, consistency, and a professional mindset. When you master these 7 steps, you move from hoping it works to knowing what to do. Let's review the entire journey one last time. 1. Finding prospects. Your network is larger than you think. 2. Inviting, with posture and clarity. 3. Presenting, using tools and stories. 4. Following up, guiding, not pushing. 5. Helping them decide with service, not salesmanship. 6. Getting them started right. Fast wins, clear guidance. 7. Promoting events, the engine of momentum. Read the book to learn more. Thanks for listening to Book Buzz reviews and summaries.